You could go ahead and tiptoe through your life, digging in the dirt, you can stress on the strife, but I'm gonna fly past the worry and the pain today. I'm flying on faith, I'm flying on faith. You could cry all night about the things that you hate, so dissatisfied in so many ways, but I'm gonna find a way to celebrate today. I'm flying on faith, I'm flying on faith. Picked up my baggage and I threw it out the door.
Good morning. How are you today? I am doing pretty good today. I've got my workout in, I've got my prayer time in, and I'm feeling pretty energized today. I hope you are as well. I feel much better than I did yesterday. I am going to go ahead and share, and I ask if you could do the same. Let me see, it'll take just a couple of seconds here. Let's see. So as I am taking my own time here, because I'm slow, I'm not going to even pretend that I am quick with the share button. But anyway, as I share, I have a couple of questions for you. I did it. Have you made any changes as a result of listening to Pastor V on wellness? You don't have to say anything. I just want to know, want you to take inventory. Is there anything that you've changed in your life as a result of listening to my little rantings or ravings about health on here? Today, I want to talk to you about a food swap. A food swap. And before I do it, I have to give my disclaimer. You know that I am not a physician or a certified nutritionist. This should not be considered medical advice. You should see your physician before starting any exercise or diet program. Okay. I want to make that clear before we get going. I am a registered nurse, but a registered nurse does not have the scope of practice to diagnose, okay, or even to plan treatment. We follow treatment plans. We contribute to treatment plans, but we do not establish treatment plans. And so make sure that you go and see your physician about starting any diet or exercise program. And also do know that most insurances include a visit or two to a dietitian or nutritionist. So make sure you're taking full advantage of those things. Now, I'm going to hop on in today and we're going to jump on top of this thing, which I said we're talking about a food swap, a whole food swap. Because remember, we're not trying to do all of these crazy things all at once. We want to take small steps to make big change. And so instead of me saying, go and throw out everything, all the junk food out of your house, although you should do that, I am going to say today, make one exchange, okay? We are here to recognize that we cannot just work on our body, but we have to work on our body, our mind, and our spirit. And as we do so, we're transformed and we see those amazing changes take place. And so today for body, I want to tell you, swap one processed meal with a whole food meal today. So if you're accustomed to running into McDonald's for lunch, grabbing food and running on back to work, today, instead of doing that, go in. I mean, you can even do it at McDonald's. That's the great thing about it. Go into McDonald's, order a salad with a simple vinaigrette dressing. Okay, order one of their salads with a simple vinaigrette dressing And that can be your swap. So instead of a Big Mac and fries, and hey, I'm not knocking you guys, because I'm going to tell you, every now and then I will do a Big Mac and some fries, okay? So I'm not knocking it, but I'm saying for today, swap a processed meal with a whole food meal. And if it's not your lunch, then dinner on your way home from work today, or wherever you may be coming back to your house from. Stop at the grocery store, pick up some fresh fruits and vegetables, make you a nice salad, spring salad. But one meal today, one meal. And think about this, one meal a day, not just today, but one meal a day, swapping it for a processed meal for a whole food meal. Or if you say, oh my God, that's just a little too much, maybe add something that is whole food. A nice green salad with a very light dressing, not something sweet and heavy and milky and all of that, but with a very light dressing, just enough to kind of spritz it up. I will tell you, my time in Colombia, they would serve these beautiful salads, and all they would do is put lime juice, literally a fresh lime, squeeze it over, a little bit of salt and pepper. And it was amazing. It enhanced the flavor of every one of those fresh vegetables that we were eating. So if it's not a whole meal, add something that's whole food to your meal and eat it. Don't just put it on your plate and move it around, but actually eat it. All right. And for our mind today, take 5 minutes. And I said to myself, 5 minutes of your scrolling time for me, and look up a list of whole foods and save it and take it to the grocery store, because a lot of times we just don't know what to buy. And when someone says trade a whole food, trade a processed food for a whole food, sometimes we just don't know what that is. We get in the grocery store, we default to our regular habits, especially because things are so expensive. We default to our regular habits. We grab the things that are in the bags. First of all, if it's in a bag and you have to cut it open, it's been processed in some way. So pick up some whole foods, some raw foods, some fresh vegetables, but go ahead, take 5 minutes, look up a list of whole foods, save it to your phone, your device, and take it with you into the grocery store. That's going to help you so much, because you don't have to stop and think, okay, now what fruit do I like and what's this? No, take it with you. Then make a plan. If we make a plan, we'll get things done. And then I want to end today with our spirit. So how does swapping processed food for a whole food affect our spirit? I'm glad you asked. In Genesis 1:29, the Lord tells us, he says, then God said, I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth, and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be yours for food. God planned it from the very beginning that we would be able to take in whole foods, and they would help heal and restore our bodies. Okay, so today, take a few minutes, make a little extra effort, replace a processed food with a whole food. That's body, mind. Take 5 minutes to look up some whole foods that you might enjoy. There are so many different kinds of fruits and vegetables that we have never explored. Yes, that we have never explored, because we haven't been exposed to them. There's more to life than tomatoes, lettuce, and carrots. There's carambola, which is the star fruit. It's shaped like a star. It's yellow and has like almost a translucent peel on it. It's delicious. It is absolutely delicious. Then there's dragon fruit and passion fruit. There's different types of apples. There's different types of oranges. I recommend always getting the seeded version of any type of fruit. If it doesn't have seeds, it's been genetically modified, okay? Because the word of God says that I give you every seed bearing plant and fruit with seed in it. So if there is no seed, it has been genetically modified. So get something that has seeds in it and taste it. There's all kinds of melons out there. I've been, I have found so many different things out there on the market, and I've tasted them. Thanks to my friend, Corinne Laurent. She is a Whole Foods guru. I look her up on Facebook. She is at Eden Edibles 1:29. Eden's Edibles 1:29. But anyway, you can find her, Corinne Laurent, and she can give you all the information you need about Whole Foods. Through her, I have tasted Soursop, which is an amazing anti-radicals, I think it is. It gets rid of those things that can cause cancer. And she makes an amazing juice from it. You can also make tea from the leaves. And it has it's an unusual taste. It's sweet and sour, but it's Soursop. That's the name of it. So all kinds of fruits and vegetables she's given me the insight on. So today, go on out there, replace at least a portion of your processed meal with a whole food. Go online, do a little research, find some new fruits and vegetables to try so that you have something to wake up your mind and begin to explore again. And then ultimately remember that the word of God tells us that he gave us every seed-bearing plant, fruit and vegetables for our food. And so let's begin to eat well today. Eat well. And remember, I am not a doctor or a nutritionist. So there are some things that if you're taking certain medications, there are certain fruit and vegetables that you should not eat when you're taking those medications. So this is where you get an opportunity to go and talk to your doctor so you can find out what those may be. Like, I know if you're taking certain blood pressure medications, you cannot eat green leafy vegetables. Okay, so go ahead, check out your doctor, let them know that you're wanting to try Whole Foods and ask which ones are good for you. But don't limit yourself. Explore, have fun, wake up your taste buds with a new fruit. Go try that star fruit and passion fruit and dragon fruit. Go try them. You're going to love them and you're going to say thank you. I just believe it. There's more to life than apples, pineapples, and watermelon. Okay, let's do this. Remember, we take small steps to make big change so that we can transform our body, our mind, and our spirit, and that we can become healthy, whole people. And my prayer for you is that you be blessed and be whole today. Have a great day. Tell a friend to listen. Then you guys go have a whole food meal together. I love you. Take care and get yourself together for all the adventures that are yet to come.